Hey Matt, the Whopper's rolling up at BK?
Peep it out.
Let's peep this out.
Peep it out.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Peep this out. It's Ian K back again with another one for you. Here with the infamous Matt Zion. I always say infamous because you are literally legendary in the game when it comes to this type of thing.
Reckless Eating. There's a lot of people that are like either you really like me or you don't like me at all. There's no in between.
Well, this day could live in infamy. We don't know just yet, but we are actually here taking a look at an item thanks in part to the fine folks over at BK. Guys, the Whopperrito?
Yeah, Whopperrito.
The Whopperrito. This is ridiculous right now. I cannot believe it. Pretty much back east was the only place to find this. This is actually a test market item, a combination of a burrito and a Whopper together.
I had heard that they weren't gonna go through with it. Like there was pretty big talk that they were just like, no, we're not. They didn't test well or whatever. Right. But I guess they pushed it through, so I'm happy because when I heard about it, it was Dame. I think is the one that got to try it because they were testing it out by him.
East Coast. I think it's mostly Pennsylvania and a few miscellaneous locations around the country.
And we're filming on both cameras, by the way, so we're gonna be looking back and forth. Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Whopperrito. Hey, I appreciate it. You hooked me up and you got rid of all the gross stuff out of it.
I tried. I know what he does not like.
Mine's just gonna be a burrito, but I'm okay with that. You try it with everything, and I try it with nothing.
Before we take the first bite, as always, let me get up close and personal as we always do. Let's peep this out. Having it our way hybrid style over here at BK with the all-new Whopperrito. And just as the name would imply, guys, inside this nondescript flour tortilla is all the Whopper goodness that you know and love from BK. Let's split this down the middle and get a nice shot of that cross section. All right, and as expected, a lot of that flame-grilled Whopper meat goodness on the bottom there. We've got some diced onions, we've got some pickles, there's actually some tomato in there as well as lettuce, and a cheese sauce that's actually in there as well. So there's actually no sliced cheese in this. It's like a queso type sauce, all inside of a very, very nice sized tortilla. And I have to say, this combo actually works pretty well. If you guys are driving in the car, this is a pretty nice delivery method for all the Whopper goodness that you know and love, with a little enhanced seasoning in the meat itself to really round it out. So looking forward to giving this one a shot, guys. This is the all-new Whopperrito over here at BK. Let's peep out this flavor. All right, so we are back with it. Let's give this a try. You know, there's a tomato all the way in the back here.
Tomato's your kryptonite, right? That's the
tomato. It is. It is. I can't stand it.
So
it
you're
really
tomato.
Is.
I'm onions, lettuce, and tomatoes. Dame. What's one that Dame doesn't like? He calls them the
Red Ring of Death is tomato and crunchy water for lettuce.
Crunchy water.
Crunchy water for lettuce.
We're picky. We're picky. All right.
Let's give this a shot.
Oh.
It's dense.
I do taste that pickle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could live with pickles. If I had to choose between pickles, onions, lettuce, and tomatoes, I can live with pickles.
It's that bite. You know, I gotta say, I'm tasting some light seasoning on that taco meat here. Let me give some of the peeps over here at Wreckless Eating a shot of this close. It's actually a very light type of like a nacho cheesy type of taste that I'm getting too there.
I think it's just the nacho cheese that they use already in-house. Essentially, like, this is the only thing that's new about this.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing that
Pickle.
Taco Bell does a lot, which is where they'll take the ingredients that they already had and they just kind of reformulate it into something else. So like really this is just all the same stuff they already had, but they're just using a tortilla and creating a burrito, and that name is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, this is actually a really good burrito, but the name is like a perfect thing. Whoever came up with that deserves a raise.
The marketing and that aspect of it alone is pretty awesome for that there. The one thing I am liking about this though, it's not a very minced type of meat. I mean, it's a Whopper. You'd expect it to be a little chunky in there. And in terms of a delivery system, the tortilla is literally the king in the game when it comes to that. You can take anything under the sun, wrap it in the tortilla, and you're good to go there. So you're getting all the Whopper goodness in there with a light hit of spice. I'm getting a little bit of spice in the back. Are you tasting a little bit there?
You're a much more thorough reviewer than I am. Say it's food, I like it, go get it.
It's good, it's cheesy, it's meaty.
You're right though, it does have a nice spice. I don't know exactly what that would be, but man, that's good. I mean, I would even say that that's better than the actual Whopper. Because out of everything that's there, I think the Whopper is one of the weaker items for me. I prefer when they get kind of like the barbecue sauce Whoppers, or they put like Frank's Red Hot on it and done stuff like that.
Right.
But this is even better than the Whopper. I really like the meat. It really tastes good.
You know, I can actually taste the meat a little bit better too, because the fact that there's not so much bun. I mean, the Whopper's a wide sandwich, you know, in terms of how that goes, but this really works pretty well. The crunch of the onions too. I know you're not big on the onion game or lettuce or anything like that, but this actually works well. And I gotta say, the cheese sauce too, I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. I really like the actual fact that the flame grilled meat itself doesn't overpower that cheese too much. Maybe you can kind of see some of the light, cheesy, spicy. You know, it's a close-up, kind of a wet piece of meat right over there. Don't get it twisted. But it really looks pretty nice, guys. Pretty dynamic in flavor.
Really interesting is if you I tried a little bit of the meat on its own, and I don't like it as much. But with the actual tortilla, that's really good. Like,
you need the chewiness of that tortilla with it.
They mesh really well together, and yet probably not so much by themselves, which means it's a good combination.
Yeah, it does work.
Burger King is interesting because they are one of the best fast food places to come up with new items. Because a lot of the other ones, Wendy's was keeping up for a long time, and now Wendy's hasn't come out with anything new in like a year. It's been forever.
Yeah.
But BK just keeps pumping them out. Those mac and Cheetos. By the way, Flamin' Mac and Cheetos, get on it right now.
Yeah, I've been saying that since day one. It's an easy marketing ploy. They need to do that.
Easy. Oh my god, that would be so good. Yeah, I really like this. For our channel, I'm gonna rate this a very high 4 out of 5. I like it a lot. The only thing I think that they could probably improve upon, maybe a little more of that sauce. That's it. A little more, but I'm a big sauce guy, and of course you could probably just ask them to do that.
Oh, sure.
That's great.
You know, I gotta say, for my channel, on that Bomb Sexy Fear Face scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna go about 8.5 on this one. It's better than I think a regular Whopper, believe it or not, because it's portable. It's actually very, very easy to eat.
Yeah.
It's compact too, but it's really the nacho cheese sauce and that light spice that I'm getting that really adds to it there. The flagship Whopper is still pretty awesome, but I like the idea of having something a little different with a little kicked up spice too. Yeah. It's actually not bad at all. 8.5, I think, is pretty adequate.
They just keep trying new things.
When it comes to BK, I do have to agree. They're really on the cutting edge when it comes to the hybrid, the mashup type foods, and just the marketing aspect of it too. I mean, guys, Whopperrito, who doesn't like the way that sounds? Yeah. Whopperrito, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. Guys, you know what? Let me send a special shout out and thank you over to Bob and the amazing crew over at BK in Pasadena for doing the do as always. They always give me the advanced look on all the new stuff coming out there, and I greatly appreciate it. And just so you guys know, before the comment section is lit up, this is a completely unsponsored review.
People must really like you, because every time that I've went to a place and they've I've tried to say, oh, do you want like a shout out?
Yeah.
They're like, no, please don't mention my name ever. They're like, please don't do that. I don't want to be associated with your racist, hate-filled channel.
Oh, no.
They don't say that. I'm just kidding. But still, they usually turn away any type of shout out. So hey, they must really like you.
They're awesome people over there. And just so you guys know, the picture that just came up on screen, definitely, you can see the smiles on the faces there. It really is a really, really great experience every time I go in. It's really, really great. Thank you so much again, Bob. Greatly appreciate it.
And thank you, Ian, for bringing this to my attention. Again, I thought that this was going to be a lost relic, just like Dame Drops would be the only one that had the review ever.
Yeah.
But you create the relationships and get this stuff early, so I don't have to. And that's the relationship we have. I'll pimp you out to our fans, and you just give me stuff early. And it's the circle of life. And I love it.
It's all about helping each other out in the community. YouTube is all about that camaraderie. We all have it there. We all know each other. We all run in the same circles generally as well, which is always a good thing.
And we're going to be sweating our balls off in Texas together.
You know, it's CraveCon in effect, guys. August 13th. It's going to be an amazing situation.
A little shout out for that too. It's as of filming this in about 4 or 5 days. Yeah. So we're coming up on it. You can go down in the description for the website to CraveCon if you're in the Galveston, Texas area.
Yes.
And you can come and join us. It's just one full day of fun, and it should be a good time. And then after that, 4 days of me just driving around with Chris in Sweaty Balls, Texas.
So let me just do this officially. Matt, thank you so much.
There you go.
Guys, as always, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out here with the awesome Matt Zion from Wreckless Eating. You guys all know I'm still going to put a link to the channel down below there. As always, come by and check him out. Like, share, subscribe to his channel. Let him know Ian K sent you. And as always, from me, like, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, check me out over at peepthisoutreviews.com and keep in touch with me at all the addresses that you see floating right over here, probably. You know how we do it, guys. This is Peep This Out. Stay frosty. So, Matt, what are you most looking forward to at CraveCon?
I am looking forward to, well, I mean,
besides the heat,
we're spending a lot of money to do this simply because I know that we have fans that are coming that spent money that are literally, like, some of them are spending thousands of dollars to come and just to see us specifically.
Right.
So that's why I am looking forward to meeting and talking to those people, but we're also looking forward to driving around in the area afterwards, and we're going to try to hit up as many cities in Texas as we can possibly do. Find a bunch of challenges and do them. What about you? What are you looking forward to?
You know, I gotta be honest, the trip, hanging out with a lot of the peeps that I know and love actually in the community, as well as all the major fans, which are gonna be it's just gonna be an insane situation. They're just interacting with you guys who make it happen all the time. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you guys doing what you do, which is clicking on those videos and basically interacting with us and letting us know if we suck, if we're great, what we can improve upon. I'm just looking forward to meeting a lot of people and having a good time.
I bet I could do it. I could do it without you. I could do it without you. I would just sell my soul to Satan.
No shame. No
I would
shame
just
at
sell
all.
my soul to Satan. You know, I'd make the deal. I'd be like, I don't believe in a soul. And he's like, you know, you have a soul. And I go, Satan. No big deal, bro. Just give me that YouTube money. I'm good. I don't need a soul.
Satan's got nothing on Matt. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, Satan probably has a lot on me. Satan has a lot.
Oh, good times, good times. Guys, until the next review, CraveCon this weekend, hit those links down below, and we will definitely talk to you soon. See you later.